What do you do when you've prayed, and nothing happens? When the days blur together? When the routine feels dry? When you're doing everything right, but the breakthrough doesn't come? You're not alone in that space. And that space, the quiet, the stuck, the still, is not punishment. It's the place where something deeper is being built. This is not a prayer to fix everything. It's a reminder that even in silence, God is still moving. And your persistence is not wasted. Let this message meet you where the answers haven't come yet, and remind you that faith was never about the outcome. It was always about the presence. Let's walk through this together. There are days that feel like loops. The kind where you pray, hope, speak faith, and still wake up to the same weight. It's in those seasons that you begin to believe nothing is changing. But what if the change is happening in you? What if the breakthrough isn't louder, it's deeper? We often want miracles that shout. But God forms strength in the silence. Not because He's absent, but because He's working beneath the surface. You see, breakthrough begins long before anything looks different. It starts when you choose to believe in the middle of the silence. It starts when you show up to pray, even with tired words. It starts when you worship without answers. It starts when you stay faithful to the process, even when results are invisible. You don't need a new strategy. You need a consistent posture. You need a heart that keeps showing up. The seed doesn't look like the tree. But buried in darkness, watered by unseen prayers. It breaks. It grows. So keep praying. Even when you don't feel it. Even when you don't see it. Because God works in rhythms, not reactions. And sometimes, the only thing standing between you and the harvest, is your decision not to quit. The insistent hum of the refrigerator, a constant companion in your kitchen, feels strangely amplified tonight. It's not the appliance itself, but the unease it echoes. You're staring at the half-empty shelves, a stark visual representation of a life feeling stuck. The projects you've envisioned, the dreams you've nurtured, seem to be fading, lost in the static of daily routine. That feeling of being trapped, of progress stalled, is familiar, isn't it? You're not alone. Many of us find ourselves in this quiet, persistent struggle. We feel the pressure building, the weight of unmet goals pressing down. But tonight, something whispers a different possibility. Tonight, a glimmer of hope flickers, promising a path forward. This isn't about generic affirmations or platitudes. It's about a specific kind of prayer, a focused supplication tailored to the unique challenges you face. Imagine it as a carefully constructed roadmap, a personalized guide through the maze of your current circumstances. It's not about wishing for a different outcome, but about aligning yourself with the unseen forces that can propel you forward. It's about acknowledging the obstacles, understanding the need for change, and then actively requesting a shift. This isn't about magic, it's about harnessing the power within you, the power of belief, coupled with the power of a focused plea. This journey isn't a quick fix, a magic bullet for instant gratification. It's a conscious decision to engage with your inner self, to connect with something larger than yourself. It's a recognition that sometimes, the greatest breakthroughs don't come from our own efforts alone, but from a deeper, more profound connection. It's about understanding that even in the midst of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, a quiet, persistent prayer can create space for the unexpected. It's about trusting in the unknown, the possibility of something more, and acknowledging that sometimes, the most profound changes begin with a simple request. This isn't just about wishing for a better future, it's about actively participating in its creation. This isn't a lecture or a how-to guide. It's an invitation to explore a path of faith, of focused intention, and of quietly acknowledging the possibilities that lie beyond the everyday. We'll delve into the art of crafting a prayer that resonates with your specific needs, that speaks directly to the challenges you face. We'll explore the importance of acknowledging limitations and embracing a posture of openness to the unexpected. We'll discover how to transform a feeling of being stuck into a springboard for progress. This journey will unfold, layer by layer, revealing the subtle yet powerful ways in which prayer can unlock doors and pave the way for breakthrough. Now, consider how this applies when you face a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. A challenging project at work, perhaps, or a strained relationship demanding reconciliation. These situations often feel like brick walls, impenetrable and insurmountable. But a crucial element often overlooked is the power of perspective. Instead of focusing solely on the daunting enormity of the problem, try shifting your focus to the potential for growth embedded within it. This isn't about ignoring the difficulty, it's about reframing the challenge as an opportunity. In essence, a prayer for breakthrough often necessitates a subtle shift in your internal dialogue. Instead of dwelling on the perceived limitations, envision the potential for expansion, for transformation. This shift in mindset, this focused intention, acts as a catalyst, a subtle yet powerful force that can open doors you might not have even realized existed. Think of a seed buried deep within the earth. It may seem dormant, trapped beneath the surface, but within lies the potential for a vibrant, flourishing plant. Your prayer, in this analogy, is the nurturing and encouragement that allows that potential to manifest. Furthermore, this reframing requires an active engagement with the present moment. This isn't about escaping the challenge, it's about facing it head-on with a newfound determination and acceptance. Often, our anxieties and fears stem from anxieties about the future, or regrets about the past. But true growth arises from the present. Acknowledge the present moment, acknowledge the challenge, but don't get bogged down in it. Instead, direct your focus to the actions you can take right now to facilitate a positive shift. This might involve seeking advice from a trusted mentor, or simply dedicating a few minutes each day to focusing on the desired outcome. This is a demonstrably proactive approach, not a passive waiting game. Consequently, actively cultivating gratitude can be a powerful tool in this process. While challenges might feel overwhelming, there are always elements of the present moment to be thankful for. This acknowledgement, this practice of appreciating the present, can create a sense of equilibrium, a sense of balance amid the storm. Perhaps you have a supportive network of friends and family, a roof over your head, or a particular skill that enables you to tackle the challenge. By actively recognizing these positive elements, you're creating a fertile ground for progress, a pathway for the envisioned breakthrough. This proactive approach, coupled with an affirmation of gratitude, allows a more complete and balanced perspective. The path forward, now subtly illuminated, seems less a destination and more a continuous unfolding, a dynamic process. As we move closer to the culmination of this exploration, we're presented not with a single solution but with a tapestry of interconnected insights. These insights, like threads woven into a rich fabric, begin to reveal a more nuanced understanding of the journey itself. Each thread, representing a distinct aspect of our exploration, contributes to the overarching narrative, subtly shaping our perspective on our own agency and the potential for transformative change. Consider this: a single raindrop, seemingly insignificant, can carve a channel through a seemingly impenetrable rock face. This isn't about brute force, but about persistent, focused effort. This is the essence of the journey we've undertaken, a journey that recognizes the inherent power within us, the power to shape our own destinies. Our prayers, our focused intentions, are not passive acts of supplication, but active participation in the process of shaping our reality. They are the tools, the catalysts, that allow us to sculpt and navigate our circumstances. In this intricate dance between our internal landscapes and the external world, we've seen the importance of perspective, the subtle yet powerful ways in which our internal dialogue shapes our reality. The act of reframing a challenge, of seeing the potential for growth within a perceived obstacle, is not merely a mental exercise but a fundamental shift in our approach to life itself. This subtle yet profound shift, like a gentle breeze, can transform the landscape of our experiences. Furthermore, the concept of active engagement, of embracing the present moment, acts as a bridge between intention and action. This is not about escaping the challenges that confront us, but about acknowledging them and engaging with them in a way that allows for growth and progress. This is the intersection of our inner desires and the external realities we face, a convergence that ultimately shapes our personal narratives. Reflecting on this journey so far, we're not simply contemplating theoretical concepts. We're engaging with the very essence of our own potential, our capacity for transformation. The implications of these interwoven threads are profound, pointing towards a more conscious and intentional approach to our lives. This is not about finding a magic bullet or a simple recipe, but about recognizing the inherent power within us, a power that can be unlocked through focused intention, persistent effort, and a deep appreciation for the present moment. The quiet hum of the refrigerator, once a symbol of the feeling of being stuck, now fades into the background. It's replaced by a subtle, inner resonance, a quiet hum of possibility. The shelves, once barren symbols of unfulfilled dreams, now seem to beckon with the potential for a richer, more vibrant future. This isn't about a sudden, miraculous transformation, but a gradual unfolding, a quiet revolution within. The prayer for breakthrough, for open doors, isn't a one-time event, but a continuous practice, a way of being. This journey, this exploration of the power of focused intention, isn't about magically conjuring solutions. It's about recognizing the intricate dance between our inner world and the external reality. It's about understanding that the universe responds to our conscious choices, to our deliberate efforts to align ourselves with the path of growth and progress. It's about cultivating an attitude of anticipation, of receptivity to the unforeseen opportunities that life presents. It's about embracing the unknown, not with fear, but with a quiet confidence born from recognizing our inherent potential. The path forward, now clear in its contours, isn't a destination but a process. It's a constant state of becoming, a journey of continuous evolution. It's about recognizing that within each challenge lies a seed of growth, a potential for transformation. It's about cultivating an internal landscape receptive to the unforeseen opportunities that grace our lives. It's not about achieving a specific goal, it's about cultivating a mindset that embraces change, that welcomes the unexpected, that recognizes the inherent beauty within the process of becoming. The true practice, then, begins now. It's not a distant ideal, but a tangible reality we can access in this very moment. It's about the deliberate choice to focus on the present, to appreciate the small victories, to acknowledge the challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth. It's about recognizing the power of our own agency, our ability to shape our circumstances, to navigate the complexities of life with a heightened awareness, a profound understanding of our own potential. It's a quiet revolution, one that begins within us and ripples outwards. This isn't about demanding answers or expecting instant gratification. It's about cultivating a fertile ground for growth, for change, for the extraordinary unfolding that awaits us. The doors are not closed, they are waiting to be opened. The breakthrough is within reach. The journey has just begun. Maybe today didn't change. Maybe tomorrow won't either. But you're changing. Every prayer, every breath, every decision to stay faithful in the quiet, it's not lost. God sees it all. He honors the process. And even now, beneath the surface, something is growing. Keep praying. Keep showing up. Because breakthrough doesn't always look loud. Sometimes, it begins in the whisper of obedience. You're not forgotten. You're being prepared. Amen.